Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Lisa Vanderpump and Kyle Richards on again, currently off again. Friendship has been quite the roller coaster ride. According to the Vanderpump Rules boss, that journey almost saw them as neighbors after she learned that the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills cast member could be moving to her neighborhood. Lisa appeared on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen on Thursday, May 1st, where Andy Cohen noted, "At the Beverly Hills reunion, we learned that Kyle almost bought a house across the street from Lisa." From there, he shared that since the dream scenario didn't become a reality, he wanted to hear more from Lisa about the subject. Lisa then revealed how she would have felt if Kyle moved across the street from her, and she did not hold back. "First thing, put my house on the market," she said. "My doorbell ring would be, 'Goodbye, Kyle.'" She continued, "I would put up an electric fence that would sort out that straight hair she's got," she said with a laugh. "I would get my swans, my attack swans, Hanky and Panky." While Kyle ultimately didn't buy the home, LVP reiterated, "I think it would be put my house on the market." In March, TMZ reported that Kyle had been looking at purchasing a 6-bedroom, 5-bathroom house, once owned by Channing Tatum, and located steps away from Lisa and Ken's abode of Villa Rosa. The house was ultimately sold to another buyer. Lisa opened up about how close Kyle really would have been to her during WWHL. "This house is 15 foot from me. She went there 4 times, she explained. "This house used to be Channing Tatum's. I used to have a plan to dig a tunnel underneath the road to get to Channing Tatum. But he sold it. And then Kyle, trying to buy it. Why would you go there 4 times? Why doesn't she ask to stay in my guest bedroom or something?" But the feeling is mutual. During a December Amazon live stream, Kyle responded to Lisa's comments about how she would consider being friends with her again, only if she got an apology first. The mom of 4 admitted that an apology is not coming. LVP said that it would have to start with an apology. "And by the way, no one's asking to sorry," Kyle said. "So, don't hold your breath. Happy holidays." During her appearance on WWHL, Lisa further admitted that there would not be a shot of them being friends again. "I've given her a second chance many times," she explained. "I gave her a third and a fourth. No." Learn more about the history behind their friendship and what started their feud. In the sprawling hills of Beverly Hills, where white roses bloom with surgical precision and Swarovski chandeliers are as common as traffic lights, there was almost a reunion the Housewives universe never saw coming. Lisa Vanderpump and Kyle Richards living mere houses apart. Yes, almost. In a twist of fate that feels straight out of a Bravo script, and let's be honest, maybe it nearly was, Kyle Richards came this close to purchasing a home in Lisa Vanderpump's exclusive neighborhood. While real estate records won't show the full story, Lisa is now speaking out on how she really feels about the prospect of her former friend and current frenemy becoming her neighbor. When asked about it during an interview at a recent fundraising event for her dog rescue foundation, Vanderpump Dogs, Lisa didn't hold back. Wearing a pink silk blouse naturally and flanked by a Pomeranian in a diamond collar, she offered her trademark smirk before answering. "Well," she began, swirling a glass of Ross with one hand while her other tapped at her jeweled clutch. "That would have been interesting. Let's just say I sleep better knowing I can walk my miniature ponies down the street without running into any passive-aggressive energy." Cue the laughter from the gathered crowd. But Lisa wasn't done. "Could you imagine? Every time I leave the house to fetch some lavender from the garden, there she is, waving from the gate, asking if I've seen her Chanel earring." The idea of Lisa and Kyle living side by side might excite fans of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but for the ladies themselves, it might have reopened wounds that haven't fully healed. Their infamous falling out during Season 9, often referred to as Puppygate, still casts a long shadow. Would a shared zip code have led to unexpected wine night reconciliations? Or more icy run-ins at the mailbox? "I'm all for moving forward," Lisa said, "but there's a difference between forgiving and inviting someone into your sanctuary. My home is my haven. I fill it with people and animals who bring peace, not drama." She then added, somewhat cheekily, "And I'm not sure if she would have liked the smell of hay in the mornings." It's not very Beverly Hills, darling. News of the almost neighbors spread like wildfire across social media. Bravo fans were sent into a frenzy, imagining the countless interactions that might have unfolded. Poolside side-eyes, accidental brunch encounters, or the possibility of Andy Cohen hosting a Watch What Happens Live Neighbors edition from Lisa's Garden. Kyle and Lisa living next to each other? That's the kind of spin-off I need. One fan tweeted. Another wrote, "Missed opportunity. Imagine the home meetings." Even former castmate Lisa Rinna weighed in cryptically on her Instagram story. The Hills have eyes. And so do the Gates. But Kyle Richards hasn't publicly commented on the near miss. A source close to her said the actress and reality star found the house beautiful, but not quite right for her lifestyle. She loved the view, but it wasn't private enough, the source said. And there was history nearby. History indeed. Some speculate Kyle ultimately passed on the house to avoid reigniting dormant tension. Others suggest she didn't want her daughters or Mauricio caught in any driveway drama. Lisa Vanderpump, ever the queen of shade and sentiment, seemed to understand that sentiment all too well. Sometimes, she said during her interview, the universe decides for you. And in this case, I think the universe knows when enough is enough. Still, even Lisa admits there's a touch of irony and maybe a pinch of nostalgia in what almost transpired. We had a lot of good times, Kyle and I. We laughed, we cried, we drank far too much, Ross, she mused, her tone softening. But those moments are framed in time like a photograph you tuck away. You don't burn it, but you don't hang it on the wall either. She paused. Having her as a neighbor? Well, let's just say I prefer my drama in the wine cellar, not over the fence. For now, Lisa Vanderpump can rest easy knowing her mornings remain free of unexpected Kyle cameos and her garden parties remain drama-free zones. As for Kyle, she's reportedly still exploring options, ideally ones far from swans, ponies, and pink fountains. Lisa concluded the conversation with a final flourish of British elegance. I wish her the best. Truly. Just maybe on the other side of Beverly Hills. In true Beverly Hills fashion, even real estate comes with a side of drama, and in this case, a sprinkle of nostalgia, a hint of shade, and a full serving of Lisa Vanderpump charm. It turns out that the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum recently found out that her former friend turned foe, Kyle Richards, was almost her neighbor. Yes, you read that right, almost. According to Lisa, it came dangerously close to being a housewives reunion down the road. Literally, according to insiders close to the Beverly Hills real estate scene, Kyle and Mauricio were eyeing a stunning $9.2 million estate, just a few houses down from Villa Rosa, Lisa's iconic mansion known for its pink-tinted fountains and endless swans. The Richards-Amansky pair reportedly toured the property 3 times, even going so far as to draft an offer. But in a turn of events that can only be described as cosmic housewife karma, the deal fell through. Some say it was due to zoning issues. Others whisper it was simply a gut feeling Kyle had at the last moment. Lisa has her own theory. She probably realized she'd have to walk past my house every day. And if there's one thing Kyle doesn't like, it's being reminded of where she went wrong. Lisa quipped with a knowing smile. Or maybe it was the swans. They can be quite territorial.